Well, one guy's Crane. He seems to have a lot of likes on his SoundCloud all the time. So I'll always like check out like what he's finding and then try and, go off of what those songs have and go into their related tracks. And it's just like a big tree of different, routes you can go through the SoundCloud
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
system. So that, yeah, Crane is one of the guys that I think a lot of people are looking up to right now. You hear his sounds in like every song because he just puts out top quality stuff. I use his samples a lot. They're
Right.
awesome. Um, yeah, so that's, I guess, one example of how I find music.
So I guess we could go in. I'm curious about your exact process. When you write a tune, do you have kind of a method to your madness? Do you kind of always start with the same, drums go in first, or you come up
Um,
with a chord progression, or does it change from tune to tune?
it's definitely changed over time. I used to always just write drops, like have all these drop ideas and then they'd be dead. I don't know where to take them. Lately, I found myself starting with breakdowns more,
Hmm.
and because I think that kind of is what builds the atmosphere of the song, and then where you go from there can just take it to a completely different level in the drop. So I've been doing a lot of melodic stuff, um, especially with like the future bass stuff that I've done. Like I have I don't know if I can announce this. I have
We
a
won't tell
Wow.
anybody.
I have a collab with Wooly. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He's one of my friends.
Cool.
He's totally on a huge come up right now. Uh, we have a collab coming out soon on his EP, which I can't say where that's being released yet.
Do you have a
Probably
date ish?
I think March we're looking at
Cool.
sometime in March.
Nice.
But it's super melodic. We had a lot of fun with it. So I use Future Bass a lot to just kind of get my melodic ideas out. But I'm trying to bring together melodic breakdowns and then like maybe a harder trap drop, Trying to combine the two things instead of like writing a future bass track and then writing a trap track and just having like
Right.
them be separate.
I love the
I don't,
contrast when artists do that, whether it's having a different drop section that actually almost sounds like a different song, or combining very
yeah.
very different genres into, or the tempo switches, going from a house to a trap to a drum and bass.
Right. I have an unreleased song that I'll probably end up sending you after this is done that I think I really did. I was able to kind of throw in like experimental trap stuff in one half and then it kind of transitions into like a future bassy type thing. So I was really happy with that. And I think you can expect a lot of songs from me that kind of are going to have both of those elements combined. So